Good morning, guys. Mr. Parisi here, and today we're going to be talking about Unit 9, Lesson 7, renting a car. So, number 1 says, Winona rents a car for $30 a day for 4 days, plus 22 cents per mile, and does not need a collision waiver. She drives 430 miles and spends $59.90 on gas. So for Part A, calculate the total cost. As you can see, I already went through and underlined the important information. So we got that $30 a day times 4 days. Plus, now in this case, she does need to pay for every mile she drives, so that 22 cents times 430 miles plus my 59.90 for gas. So when I add all that up, the total cost comes to $274.50. That's Part A. To find Part B, if I want to know the cost per mile, all I would have to do is take that total cost of $274.50 and divide it by the number of miles driven. In this case, that's 430. So when I calculate that out, my final answer comes to 63.8 cents, so 0.638. And then we're going to actually round that to the nearest cent, which is going to make this approximately 64 cents per mile. Okay, on to number 2. Number 2 says Wilson rents a car for 5 days at $51.29 a day and has unlimited miles. Wilson drives 198 miles and spends $29.90 on gasoline, and the collision fee is $15.50 per day. Again, we got to calculate the total cost and the cost per mile. So for my total cost, I've got my 5 days at $51.29 every day. Now, with unlimited miles, I don't even care about that 198 miles anymore because it doesn't affect my cost. But I do have to pay that gasoline, so plus $29.90. And then there's the collision fee of $15.50 per day. So that's going to be plus $15.50. And again, we're renting this car for 5 days. So that's everything that's factoring into my price. Now I can toss that into my calculator to get my final answer for total cost. My total cost comes to $363.85 here. Again, my Part B is cost per mile, so I'm taking that total cost of $363.85 and dividing it by the number of miles, which is 198, to get my final answer. So this one costs a little bit more than the car in problem 1. This one's going to end up costing $1.83, but there's a 7 there, so when we round to the nearest cent, it's going to be approximately $1.84 per mile. Number 3 says Chris rents a compact car for 2 days in Chicago for $32.95 a day with unlimited miles. She pays the collision fee of $21.50 per day, drives 70 miles each day, and pays $18.39 for gas. Calculate the total cost and the cost per mile. So let's see, 2 days times that $32.95 for each day. Unlimited miles, so I'm not paying anything for the 70 miles each day that she drives, but I do have to pay that collision fee of $21.50 every day, so for 2 days. And last but not least, the gasoline, which costs $18.39. So we could plug that into our calculator to get our answer for total cost. So my answer for total cost here comes to $126.29. Okay, for Part B, for the cost per mile, I'm going to take that $126.29, and I'm not going to divide it by 70 because that's 70 miles each day. So if she's got it for 2 days, it's going to be a total of 140 miles. So I have to divide that by 140 to get my cost per mile, 0.902. So this one's actually going to round down or stay the same. So it's going to be approximately 90 cents per mile. And we got one more to go. Sarah rented an economy car for 5 days at $22.93 per day with unlimited mileage. She drove 750 miles and paid $78.58 for gas. Calculate the total cost and the cost per mile. So there's no collision fee for this one, which is good. So we've got 5 days at $22.93. Then the only other thing that factors into this one is just your gas. Okay, you got unlimited mileage, so that doesn't change your price at all. So plus that $77.58 for the gas. So we can plug that into our calculator to get our answer, which is $192.23. That's my total cost for renting this car. And last but not least, let's find that cost per mile. So take that $192.23, divide it by the total of 750 miles. And I think this one will be the cheapest cost per mile yet, because they drove this one quite a bit. And it comes down to 0.256. So we're going to round to that nearest cent. Approximately 26 cents per mile. And there you go. That's your homework. Like I said, if you weren't able to finish it, go ahead and show all of your work and make sure you submit it on the Google Classroom post. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us, and have a great day.